Hi guys, welcome to RK IT Helpdesk. Today we are going to learn about EC2 instance. How to create EC2 instance on AWS. Let's start. Just go to browser and open Google. Type here AWS Management Console. Click on AWS Management Console. Click on signing in the console. In sign in console, you will get two options: sign in with root user, IAM user. So I will do another video on IAM user. I will log in with root user now. This is my username. I will click on next. Security check. Submit. Put password here. I am signing in my account. Type EC2 on services section. Just click on EC2 services. Oh, EC2 services is open. So then just click on launch instance. It will open a choose AMI option. AMI is a software configurations. It will include operating system, application server and applications. So I will go with the basic AMI and I want to configure Ubuntu server. This AMI is eligible for free tier. So just select it. Now we are in choose instance type option. Instance type is included hardware related things. So how much CPU you need, RAM, storage and network. So we have a 1 core CPU, 1 GB RAM, EVs only storage and low to moderate network performance. So I will choose this T2 micro with this configuration. I'll click on next, configure instance details. How many instances required in same configuration? So if you want to configure auto scaling, you can choose here multiple instances. I don't want to create auto scaling, so I will keep one instance. Network VPC means virtual private cloud. It will help us to manage network within a cloud. In our office, look, there is a LAN, local area network. In the cloud, it is a VPC, virtual private cloud. So I will keep default to VPC and I will choose a subnet US West 1B and then we have to choose a public IP address option. There is a auto assign public IP address. By default it is enabled. If you want to disable it, you can disable it, but if you disable it, your system will not get public IP address and you can't access it from outside. Host name type, it is by default taken use subnet setting with IP name. Means host name will created with IP address name. So we'll keep as it is. And there is a domain giant directory option. We don't have a domain in our VPC, so I will not select it. And also we don't have a IAM role. One more thing is there, shutdown behavior. If you keep stop here, once you shut down the machine, system will be stop, means system will be shut down. We keep terminate here and shut down the machine, system will be deleted from your account. Means you need to take care about this. System will be deleted from your account. So normally you keep here stop. So click on next, add storage option. We can allocate here storage size. By default it is taken 8 GB and 30 GB storage available in free tier. So it is taken 8 GB. 8 GB is enough for configure the system. And volume type is SSD GP2. There are multiple volume types: GP2, GP3, IO1, IO2, and magnetic standard. It is a GP2 is a basic SSD, so I will select it. IOPS 103,000. So there is one more option, delete on termination. If you select it and configure the EC2, what will happen? If you once you terminated your EC2, this volume also deleted from your account. If you unselect it and terminate your EC2, only EC2 will be terminated, but this volume will be available in your account. So I don't want to keep value, so I will select it and next add tags. So I'll keep tag name EC2 Ubuntu. I'll click next, configure security group. The security group will work as a firewall for this EC2 instance. So you can allow and deny ports. Normally we will access Ubuntu from using a SSH. So by default OneDole is came here SSH with port number 22. Source by default came with custom 0.0.0/0 means you can access it from anywhere. If you want to access it from your own machine only and don't want to access from any other machine, means you can if you keep here anywhere, means any from you can access it. You can if you keep here anywhere and IP address like this, you can access this EC2 from anywhere from the world. And if you want to access from my IP address only, it is taken my public IP address here. This EC2 will be accessed only from this IP address. You can't access this EC2 from any other network. So I will keep now as a my IP address, review and launch. You click on launch, it is asking a create a key pair. So you can create a key pair or you can select existing key pair also if you have. So I don't have any key pair right now, so I will create one key pair name. I will give RK test. Keep key pair name RK test and I will download it. Also note down, you can download this key pair once only. You can't download it again. So just take care about that. download it and keep it in safe place. So I'll keep here, or keep here. RK test, save it. I have downloaded, keep here. So keep this PEM file in safe place. You can't download it again. Just launch instance. System is launching. Okay. View instances. Is in pending status. System is creating. So see, it is running now. Okay. For connect this instance, we need a putty installed on your machine. Putty and PuttyGen. Okay. So I will go open first PuttyGen. We have downloaded KeyPair with .pem. So we need to convert it to PPK file. So for create a PPK file, we have to convert it to PEM to PPK. Just click on conversion, import key, here, just select your PEM file, open it, just click on save private key. Are you sure you want to save this key without a passphrase to protect it? I don't want to keep any passphrase. Just click on S. RK test and just save it. See, PPK is created now. Just close it. For connect EC2 instance, just open Putty application and go to EC2 instance. Open the EC2 instance. See, public DNS is there. DNS name came with IP address. This is the public IP address. This is the public IP address of our instance. We can connect with this public IP address also, and we can use this domain name also. Just I will copy my domain name, public domain name, and paste here. And we have to select our private PPK, D drive private PPK. Just I'll select my PPK and click on open. See, just some security alert is there. Just accept it. Accept the security alert. So we are in login page. Just type Ubuntu username. Ubuntu. See, we are logging in instance. Hope you understand the video. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe RK IT Help Desk. Thank you for watching.